Hey guys，我係 LJK 黑騎繼續翻霍格華茲的傳承 Hogwarts Legacy。咁我哋就收到 Natty 個 out 啦，就話要去見呢一個北科先生嘅朋友傾傾。咁咧上一次阿 Natty 咧，佢同佢老媽子對話嘅時候咧，就講到唔想佢佢個女咧再置身危險啊，所以咧就好似 grant 咗佢咁樣啦。當然 Natty 咁硬嘅咁有意志嘅人咧，當然唔會咁易放棄啦。佢都想破壞 Mr. Harrow 嘅計劃嘅，咁 that's why 佢就悄悄咧就撇走咗，唔俾佢阿媽發現啦。去到 Hogsmeade 村附近揾佢，叫佢諗到一個計劃啦。因為就咧我哋繼續嘅呢一個 mission 啊 ，Natty 敲詐的依據，我已經到附近㗎啦。Almost there.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Of course I'm ready.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Nice 啊！咁喺邊度揾到
Where
你
am
咧？
I to find these friends of his?
全
I
部喺
do not know
Hogsmeade
about
村。
Mr. Rabe,
唔通
but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
我買衫嗰個地方 ，OK。
What
打
sort
聽
of
到啲咩咧？我哋
information
可
am
以
I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
OK。
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We
使
need
乜
to know
講？
how they are being
我哋
blackmailed
大
by
家都係
Rookwood and Harlow.
Gryffindor，
Meet me here after you have spoken with
冒
them.
險精神。
Hopefully by the time you
solid.
return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
OK， 即刻出發啦！最近嗰個位去揾啊！佢話兩個就喺 Hogsmeade 村度嘅，其中一個咧就會係喺嗰個服裝鋪嗰度做嘢嘅。最近係呢一個先啦，位於喺 Three Brooms 呢度做嘢嘅。Here we are。哇，咁光嘅！喺上邊啊！
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
係啦。
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I
唔
might
知係咪
speak
光
with you
追
about
問題啊，
Theophilus
影響到
Harlow.
咁樣啊！
I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
OK。點解 Harrow 捉嘅唔係你咧，而係你丈夫咧？
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
That's why 啊！
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
佢個字條即係證實綁架嘅事咧，即係有可能係一個 trap 嚟嘅。
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly
mean?
mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
That's why 就肯定佢 husband 咧，肯定未逃得出佢哋綁架之中。
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
當然，我哋 always be careful 啊。我就呢張字條啦，就 blackmail 呢一位女士啦，跟住重新考慮並幫助佢哋處理呢一個銀行業務嘅需求。咁你好多時間做出決定啦，我哋已經 lost our patience。我哋相信，如果你能夠去睇得清我哋合作嘅價值嘅話，你嘅丈夫肯定會好高興。你可唔可以能夠喺呢一個禮拜結束之前俾到答覆咧？最好唔好將呢件事講出去，你明我意思啦。
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
你冇講埋個通啊！
I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
其他兩名朋友，唔知係咪光追問題真係影響到咁嘅畫質啊？成個畫面先呢邊話會喺個服裝鋪度工作嗰
Otto
位。
Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
呢度
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
做咩啊？唔見咗啲嘢？
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
I see. 關於字條嘅事。
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
你係點樣隱瞞敲詐勒索呢件事咧？
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And
Oh,
I've also
gotcha.
been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Mr. Hill 咁個好正直嘅人啊，你會唔會話俾佢聽咧？大
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Okay.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Biggle's friends.
仲有一位朋友，唔係有咁嘅古仔嘅啊！先條友
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
喺呢邊啊，前面呢度，呢咩地方嚟啊？
Revelio.
哦，有 pages 喎，
Accio.
捉到啦！哦，我叻晒所有 pages 啦 ，Hogsmeade 村嘅，哦係你啦。
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
應該公開發聲至啱啊！點講到呢？
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
What
Before
kind
my
of violence,
extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Okay.
Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
喂，呢個佢間屋嚟啊！我哋未入到去住啊，因為我哋未升到去 level 3嘅解鎖就。目前我淨係學曉到 level 2嘅。其實開到 level 2嘅話咧，我都算開到好多數其實。如果去到 level 3嘅，我哋要collect晒所有嗰啲像啊，個馬騮像咁樣。因為其實我都collect到一半㗎啦，仲差後嗰半咧就喺我哋未去過嘅區域度。所以我諗住故事推到去嗰個未去到嘅區域嘅時候咧，我先再自己collect埋巴士嗰幾個馬騮像。
Revelio.
最後有一個 pages 有關於 Hogsmeade。
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
豬頭酒吧係咯，嗰啲咩危險？到呢度走先，走下捷徑。因為呢一個位就係其實，哇！但係冬天入水好似好凍下喎。跳，去。
That he must be around here somewhere.
應該呢度附近嘞噃，周圍睇一睇先。都俾人捉埋，
Revelio.
查得太緊，俾人發現。點解咁可疑嘅花喺度嘅？因為佢支魔杖。
That's his wand.
Shit
She can cast without it.
shit， 我唔
She
中捉
wanted
咗
me
真
to
係。
find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
呢個箱 follow 啲腳印啦，似乎我哋要先呢邊穿過個酒吧。老闆知唔知咩事咧
Students get what's coming to them.
？What did you say?
Revelio.
Did you just say? 呢班友應該知道發生咩事啊，似乎。Keep tracking 先。
Natty must have been taken this way.
我呢度
I need to find her quickly.
重新傳來。Let's get in。啊！俾人發現到啊！俾個學生跟蹤，所以就捉咗 Lottie。
There must be another way forward. Revelio.
有呢啲機關啊！前
Accio.
咦？仲未開嘅？兩個一齊拉到呢個位，對門至開到。
Hidden door.
果然。
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio.
撻埋你啲錢先。
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
隱身。哇！呢個佢哋鬥口啊！
Revelio.
不被發現嘅情況之下咧，揾到 Lottie 先，同埋揾到個詩集同埋個 love note 情書。唔簡單啊，似乎呢邊係咪掘頭路嚟啊？掘頭路嚟啊
Lumos
原來我哋可以喺隱身嘅狀態下咧，用到 Lumos 啊！
Revelio.
先，我應該可以引一條友過嚟先。呢度。
Revelio.
我引咗個 witch 過嚟啊 ！More closer。
Revelio.
一個先。住呢
On account of mine.
Revelio.
邊過緊嚟。Come on, come on, don't be shy。梗係聽到啊！你特登俾你聽到，我認為。Gotcha。射爆。
Revelio.
Let's see。哦，州關朵林，似乎一個幾有實力嘅 witch 啊，應該啲惡靈 招章嘅敵人嚟嘅，引埋呢個過嚟先。聽唔到佢。
What was that sound?
聽到啦。跟住入埋嚟呢度。
Revelio.
Come on. Okay, now.
It's Totalis.
Okay.
Revelio.
So far so good. 但係好多人喺度守住啊，畢竟呢度佢哋據點㗎嘛。走嗰個位上去似我哋要。先，呢度都可以兜到過去。
Still running things.
呢邊個 witch 睇我唔到。
I'd remember my father speaking these times. Now they're upon me, they tell me.
哇！原來呢一度。半嚿雕像。
Revelio.
搞掂埋佢。
Do you remember the first life you took? Can't say I do. Girl's been nothing but trouble. About time we locked her up.
沙漠啊！歧視女性啊！
Revelio.
一個學生 take you down。What's this？ 有啲裝備箱嚟嘅。你哋個藏身處都幾大啊！攤埋呢度啲錢先。七雞。呢度。
It's been a bit grim, I won't deny, but the tides will turn for us soon.
好難走過去右邊嗰個位啊！好似一定會見到我咁樣啊，喂！兜邊就可以走到繞過去後邊啫。
When you have a cloak like that, you can
bossy.
blame a girl for swooning.
睇唔到，哇！強啊！我嘅隱身就好 work 㗎。
Revelio.
呢個點上去啊？跳唔到上去我哋。而家先得，頭先明明我跳到啊！親愛嘅，我就呢個情書啊，應該。
Won't get past me this time.
Otto Tibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
但人喺邊呢？轉落去呢度。喂，走呢個窿位。
Revelio.
Easy。走兩個坑渠位先。咦，整唔爆嘅呢個。
Revelio.
shit， 反而俾佢發現，嗱聲入去先。好彩都冇 detect 到我。但係 Lati 喺邊呢？仲有呢個箱要拎埋。 呢度可以通上去喎。
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where to find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives.
Boss。可唔可以一次過射發兩個呢？我哋小心啲人動我哋。呢個先。 十分順利啊！
The girl's friend won't come looking for her. Too dangerous. We're wasting our time.
冇錯，你哋就喺度嘥緊時間。OK。仲有一個。 守住門口。呢度冇啲吸飯點，點樣 distract 佢咧？試下先，播播。咦？但我瞄準唔到嘅。呢度冇得俾我瞄準嘅，突然直接靠近啲。係咯，冇得俾我瞄準去引走佢喎，但係我想引誘攻擊法。呢一個至得。頭先嗰個位唔得嘅，而家呢度 OK。
Revelio，
引到佢啦。嗰度，喂，嗰度聽唔到。
Revelio。
唔好喐，隻腳好痛。OK。
Revelio。
睇先，呢度我哋可以偷襲佢喎。等佢手下行翻反方向先，一下子秒殺咗呢個惡名昭彰嘅敵人。可唔可以直接令佢石化咧？我哋都係掟救咗人好啲咧，救咗人先。
And he must be here somewhere.
我喺度。
I knew you would realize I had left my best for you. Speak to
Revelio.
Mr. Ray. He will tell you what you need to do.
等陣先，collect 晒佢哋啲錢先。唔通呢個就係個私宅？
Hello, Amora.
呢度。Got it. OK， 佢支魔杖嚟原來。
Revelio. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
我咁後生
Worried
咋
about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well
揾到你
done.
個魔杖啊！
I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
OK， stand back。Ready go。跟住我哋再救埋 Natty 出嚟。OK。Now time to leave 啦，我哋又話。
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to separate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
哦，型唔
Be
型
prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
I'm always prepare for it.
Revelio.
波士交俾我啦，先我偷襲俾佢先。Now，
My trigger gets too tense.
又嚟啦！
I may go to Hogsmeade later.
Shut up.
They got what
我
they
哋問啲羊喺
deserved.
度，
Revelio.
呢隻羊會被變出嚟咧，唔知係咪？敵人應該 kill 晒啦，最後呢一度應該係試集，唔係個裝備箱嚟，試集去邊咧？先呢度，哦呢度咯，試集。
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. I'll be thrilled to have this back.
OK， 拎齊晒啦，啲嘢都應該。
Revelio.
比我想象中簡單啊！乜都係敵人蠢咗自己 collect 埋呢度啲 money 先，1蚊雞。呢度都有啲嘢拎嘅，拎埋佢先。呢個位整爆呢個，啊點樣整爆咧？整唔爆嘅呢個位，試喺呢度先。
Incendio.
整唔開咁得意嘅，通用呢一個。
Accio.
呢個。講過多，亦都係棘住咗，我搞錯。Disposal 都唔得。移動個塊嘢唔得喎都。搞錯，正常應該 work 㗎，頭先我個就。
Revelio.
通呢度有個位，我哋可以通到過去。冇啊！呢一度走嘅咧，如果一定要喺個坑渠位嗰度開路，但係點樣走咧？但係試下大爆炸先，紅巴納都唔 work 㗎。 炒開就炒開，動又唔 work。先冇咯，最勁嗰啲攻擊就我都用晒啦，其實。移動唔到啊，仲要係完全。先呢個，得啦，終於到。哇，用咁多就先整爆呢個位。先。
Revelio.
係為咗攞呢一個裝備箱。OK， 跟住出返去啦。離開呢一度應該有返原路出去啦。
Lumos.
佢呢邊啊 ？What the？ 咩事啊
Revelio.
嚇得我咩先頭先？發生咩事？應該係原路出啦，頭先咩聲嚟㗎？究竟？呢度。
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Agree。頭先唔知咩大爆炸聲，我以為有啲真門出現添。哦，呢個就係 Officer Singer， 我仲以為係 Mr 嚟嘅添。
I should have known. And you,
missing.
Troll Dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rape told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
你哋做到嘢嘅話，就唔使我哋咁樣行動法啦。啊！呢個好似真係串緊佢咁嘅，定係直接答 understood 咧？串佢先試下。
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
交俾你呢個，
Natsai,
最冇令我失
you
望。
may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
要啊，歡迎啦。好，咁完成啦。敲詐的依據，成功救出咗 Natty 啦，同埋某位女士嘅老公啦。咁就希望 Officer Singh 咧真係做下啲嘢啊！我哋下集咧再繼續，拜拜。